fungible ETFs, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing.
Hey, good morning, fam. Happy Monday to you. My goodness, the most volatile period for crypto ever, because it's one of the most volatile times in our country's history. Man, wild stuff. Obviously, our biggest story to kick off this week is Joe Biden dropping out of the presidential race. Who would have thought? I think most people thought. But that reality's starting to set in here for voters, but also for the market, which had a pretty wild day yesterday, too. Quick sell-off after Biden dropped out, the announcement, and then a quick rebound, and then 2-month highs in most of the major cryptos. Something we'll watch unfold throughout the week here. I mean, again, volatile is almost an understatement here. Man, if you bet on lettuce to outlast Joe Biden, you're a big winner. I don't know anybody personally that did bet, but kind of kicking myself for not. Feels like one of those obvious plays, honestly. It feels kind of obvious. But yes, the lettuce on Polymarket wins the bet, outlasting Joe Biden. Man, when I say it's going to be a big week, that may be an understatement. Again, the Joe Biden news. But then Bitcoin 2024 Nashville coming up this week, guys. It's not just Donald Trump that's going to be out there, too. It's Elon Musk, and there's rumors now that Elon Musk will actually be interviewing Donald Trump out in Nashville. Again, a big week with two of the most powerful people in the world out in Nashville, talking crypto, talking Bitcoin. It's a pretty damn big deal, guys. I hope everybody's appreciating the times we're at. And speaking of the times we're at, guys, meme coins, right? Don't disengage, and I hope none of you were disengaged this summer while things throttled back, because those opportunities still coming fast and furious. Okay, a brand new meme coin called Dark MAGA. This was created just about 5 or 6 days ago. If you got in this one early, fam, as of yesterday, you were up a 10,000x. That's right. Yeah, those kind of opportunities still here in the space. This cycle, in my opinion, just getting started. Barely getting started. And so opportunities like this going to keep coming at an accelerating rate too. Man, stay engaged. Now, that meme coin popping off, especially because Elon Musk changed his PFP here on X, right, with the glowy blue eyes here. A lot of us thought that's related to the Ethereum ETFs going live this week, by the way, going live tomorrow. And that may be, but that PFP actually came from the Dark MAGA team here, right? It is a Solana token, by the way. So change the PFP. Token is absolutely cooking. GG's to anybody who got in there, man. And again, people who got in early, like a fella here who put in $5,000. Guys, $5,000 worth of D-MAGA, Dark MAGA, now worth $1.8 million. That's, again, the opportunities that are here in crypto. Hoping for that for all of us here. All right, let's take a look at the crypto markets here this morning. Bitcoin at 67.4, ETH at 3,400, almost 35. And again, ETFs going live tomorrow. And Solana, man, absolutely cooking at 180 right now. Solana is your top performer here in the past 24 hours. Looking at the Bitcoin ETFs, 383 million in inflows. We're looking at Friday, by the way, right here. It's the second best day in the past 2 weeks. Expecting these to still cook this week, too. Again, the hype of Bitcoin Nashville. Hopefully going to drive some buying action over there. The flip side of this, though, is Asia's launching their first inverse Bitcoin ETF. Basically, you're selling the other side. You're selling shorts. So that's going live in Hong Kong tomorrow. This market, there's some stability that comes from the ETFs, and this is a piece of that puzzle here. So still expecting some wild new highs, but it is a different kind of market here. Maybe a little harder to predict in a way. NFT sales yesterday coming in at 16.5 million. Unique sellers up ever so slightly. Unique buyers up. Total transactions actually up too. Trade profits, check this out, guys. 433,000 in the positive. Finally, we've been looking for that. Here we have it. We'll see if that maintains. You can see today it's in the negative already. Just 77,000, but want to see us build momentum. And I definitely want to point out that sales yesterday were actually the second best day of the week last week. Rare to see a Sunday with sales actually increasing, but we had it there. And again, second best day of the week. And let's flip to the weekly sales here real quick, because those actually came in for the last data period, July 15th through 21st, 107 million in cross-chain sales. Guys, that's 4 weeks in a row of increasing sales volume. So really great sign for the space here. Definitely headed in the right direction. Also notice unique sellers fell last week while unique buyers actually increased. Small percentages each of them, but exactly the type of the right direction for each of those, really. Less sellers, more buyers. You know what that typically does to prices. And then looking at trade profits on the week, actually up, still in the negative, but also heading in the right direction. It wasn't long ago we were almost 8 million in the negative, and you can see here just about 3 million in the negative on the week. Your top collections move in this market. C-Hype, top of the collection rankings. I said last week, because they've been here for so long, it's time to start looking into them. I did take a quick peek, by the way, just so I can make you aware of who and what they are. Before we get to that, Solana Monkey Business still cooking here in the top 5 at number 2. Bando Kids, brand new mint on Solana. Gods Unchained, D-Market, Retardio Cousins, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Dogezuki, OMB, and Bitcoin Puppets. Guys, over on Chain Reactor at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, that's on SlamX Official on YouTube, and SlamX.io over on X. I'm going to be talking floor prices. I'm going to talk about the meta, these collections like Retardio Cousins and Milady and Based Angels. Man, that's the meta right now. They're performing phenomenally. We're going to look at those floor prices and talk about if this is the right time to get into those. You know my thoughts. I think Milady's the next crypto punk. I'll save the rest of the thoughts for Chain Reactor. By the way, here is Hype C, or Hyper Cycle, okay? This is an AI platform. It's kind of an infrastructure play. They do have a token. Again, I'll probably save this for Chain Reactor so we can actually dive in and look at their white paper. But if you're getting interested by seeing these guys on the top of the collection rankings like I am, well, here you go. It's hypercycle_AI. Probably worth a look, maybe worth a follow. And then your top collectible NFT sales in the past 24 hours, dominated by Bitcoin here, especially the top 5. You can see a couple OMBs at the top, Bitcoin Shroom, a D's node over on Solana. Yeah, in the top 10, very few Ethereum NFTs. We do have a piece of art from Known Origin, a Bored Ape, a couple of Bored Apes actually, a Pudgy Penguin. But again, if you look at it, it's pretty much a Bitcoin 24 hours here in NFTs. All right, man. You know I love art, and recognizing a lot of names here, I think we got a lot of art collectors here as well. Yesterday's a big day for it, and honestly starting to feel some energy coming back into NFTs. Yes, we've been talking about that, but specifically in art, and I'm just geeking out over this. So, evidence here. The Garden Monolith collection over on FX Hash, that's on the Tezos blockchain, let's just say it's been pretty stagnant here for months. Throughout the bear market, sales will trickle in here and there, but really it's some lows that we didn't think were possible in that collection. But out of nowhere yesterday, 4 big sales roll into that collection. 4,900 TES, 6,000 TES, 6,200 TES, and then 8,000 TES. And then a 12,000 TES floor that was actually purchased by the artist Zancan, right? Piece in his own collection that he was eyeballing. He didn't want to see that get swept away, so he actually ended up buying it. So 5, and actually I believe there's one other. So let's just say 5 or 6 big Garden Monolith sales over on Tezos. It's one of the indicators I look for is how is that Tezos ecosystem performing, and are people shopping? And I'll tell you this, man, looking at the FX Hash sales bot, it was rattling off all day yesterday. Look at this. It's been a hot minute since we've seen sales really really coming in at this rate. Something's changing, okay? So finger on the pulse, I'm telling you, something's changing here in the art space. And in fact, guys, it is 6 Garden Monolith sales, so really nice to see that. Be on the lookout for art collections. We do have that Delta Sauce drop coming up in 2 weeks. That's on Jared 8nap's platform. We're going to get some whitelist for that over on Chain Reactor. So if you're interested in art, you're looking for something new, exciting, and AI in that case, make sure you're following over there. But yeah, keep your eyes over on art. Don't dismiss Tezos art yet either, fam. I think this stuff's going to cook. And I'll tell you this, there's a lot of people out there like me who love this art, always intended to go back and collect. I have been shopping, haven't bought yet, but I have a couple pieces that have offers in for. I'm looking to make some pretty significant buys over there too. So again, if I'm doing it, there's others that are doing the same. It's probably time to start focusing on art again. And then, fam, our final story, and this is honestly maybe our biggest story of the day. Hard to compete with the politics stuff, but if we're talking Web3 and growth, you can't beat this. Yatsu and Mochaverse announcing a partnership with the Ton blockchain. Guys, it's a big-ass deal, okay? They've got 900 million users. Animoca's got 700 million. Combined, now a reach to a user base of 1.6 billion people, guys. So the Ton blockchain built, I don't know if it's quite on top of, but let's just say integrating or building with Telegram. So hope that gives you some context or understanding of why this is such a big deal, okay? So partnership here. I don't know if we have the details yet on what that partnership really is going to lead to here, but yet again on Chain Reactor, we'll dive into this story because this is a really big deal. And hey, if we're talking mass adoption and when's it coming, this is what it looks like. So maybe we're there. Maybe we're there right on the cusp. All right, guys, that is your update this morning. Again, Chain Reactor at 10 a.m. Eastern time over on Slam X. Let me read through some comments here and say GMs to the gang. Gravity, good morning. Choina, good morning. Dead GM, sir. Andy, you won. Oh, good shit, dude. Nice. Very nice. You won that bet. Good shit, man. Assassin GMs, Crypto GMs. Dude, Dark MAGA, dude. I'm full of regrets for what I got into and what I didn't get into. Nothing but regrets this morning. Didn't see that, actually. No ordinary. Nope, didn't see that one. Man, we got Boldenals today. Just a heads up. Boldenals mints today. I think it's either noon or 1 Eastern time. It's only 100 editions. The whitelist, it's fully allocated, but anything that is left over is going to hit public. Just don't expect that any are going to hit public, but that mint, I won't be shocked to see those at, honestly, half a Bitcoin on secondary. I know that sounds crazy, but I won't be surprised to see that. Realistically, probably 0.2 to 0.3, but those are going to cook, and they're minting at 0.01. So keep your eyes on Boldenals. Just don't get your hopes up. I don't think any of us are going to land those. Oh, interesting, man. Yeah, interesting. There's going to be some big-ass plays out there. So, man, stay engaged, stay active. And, again, find your way into the right circles that have Memecoin Alpha. But I'll leave you at this. Don't make this mistake and think that NFTs aren't going to cook in the same way, because they absolutely are. In fact, let's step on our story. Let's step on our story. As long as we're not at 15 minutes, I'll keep going for a sec. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch to the 7-day view. But the fact that something like Retardio Cousins were up, I'm going to say 50 to 75% yesterday, right? They've come down in the past 24 hours. These guys were at like I want to say like 5 to 10 sold just a couple weeks ago, maybe even days ago, fam. Like NFTs are ready to explode too, right? So I don't want people to feel like if they're not over in meme coins, they're going to miss out. Like, you're certainly going to miss. But miss out? No. NFTs are going to cycle back, and they're going to cycle back incredibly hard, man. These Trump Tardios, the same story. These were 0.02 sol or so, maybe a few days, maybe a week ago. Yesterday, they shot up to a 1.3 floor, right? And then over on Bitcoin, we've talked about that a lot here, actually, and I bought one maybe a week ago, Based Angels. Man, these were 0.003 a week or two ago, now at 0.009. And I think these are just getting started too, guys. Meme NFTs. That's your takeaway. Meme NFTs are going to cook again. No doubt about that. So still, don't ignore fungible tokens, but non-fungible tokens going to do their thing again. Can't wait. Anyway, guys, hope your morning's fantastic. I'll see you in about an hour and a half over on SlamX. We'll see you.